What up? Y'all come on in here, kick it with the dribble for a minute. Ashtray. What's up, people? Good afternoon. Boom, 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 boom. We gotta talk about this video. It's resurfaced. I don't want to hear people talking about they already did this person already did that. He said, I never been a fan of that. Nah, I ain't never been a fan of him either. Hold on. Alright, yeah. Yeah, he's permanently kicked the fuck out. He's kicked out. All that shit transpired a long time ago. You right. It don't make it less damaging. I never liked him. It was some reason that I never liked it. It had nothing to do with music. I just never liked it. What the fuck was going on? Like, I never liked it. He should have never been in the whip to begin with. Yeah. To everybody, whoever, it was some big name. It was some real big name MCs who tried to give him a greatest of all time tag. They tried to force that. The relevancy of the people who said that was very damaging, and they know they didn't mean that shit. They know they didn't mean it. They know they didn't mean it. You couldn't possibly call him the greatest of all time with Grand Puba and Guru and KRS-One and all these dudes, Cool G Rap standing in the room. You can't do that. He said there ain't no expiration date on them views. We're gonna revisit this whole thing, right? He said we can't have that. Rakim Allah is the GOAT. Rakim Allah is one of the people who said that he's the greatest of all time. He wanted the people that said it was the greatest of all time. It was very disappointing hearing people like him say that. Very fucking disappointing. And because of that, he said, what he do this time? He ain't do nothing. We on his ass about an old infraction. This whole situation that happened when I was incarcerated. Yeah, Rakim said that. This shit happened when I was incarcerated, so my knowledge of it was basically based upon magazines. Now, I was getting the source, and that was Benzino's platform where he was lodging this attack from or whatever. But again, it wasn't like this whole situation. I never got a chance to look at it unbiased, right? If it's racism attached to you, Big Daddy Kane said it too, you right. If there's racism attached to you, you kick the fuck out, period. You kick the fuck out. You kick the fuck out, period. You dig what I'm saying? There was a period of time when this whole topic was a lot more intense. It's kind of like died down and shit. You dig what I'm saying? But it was a time when people tried to force feed us, me, a black man, him being the greatest of all time. People tried to feed us that. They tried to feed me that. People who looked like me tried to feed me that he's the greatest of all time. Are you out your goddamn mind? How the fuck do he leapfrog Ice Cube, Tupac, Spice One, Jay-Z, Grand Puba, man, Nas, AZ, Cormega, Prodigy for Mobb Deep? Stop this madness. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And the fact that he got some racism attached to him, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. They've been doing it like this. They've been doing it like this. He said Royce 5'9", that's his man. This need to be said. Royce music is a lot more palatable than Eminem shit. Royce music is a lot more, we can stomach that shit. We understand what the fuck he's saying and entirely. Royce music, what Royce does, you can't say that Eminem is better than Royce the 5'9". You can't. You can't say that. You can't say that. No way, no how. You can't tell me that Royce the 5'9" isn't capable of making an Eminem caliber song if he wanted to. I mean, they kind of like got this. Can't tell me that. He said, why is this the topic? Because I'm in control of things. I'm in control of things. I didn't have to take this to the front office. I don't feel that he was I don't feel like he was correctly chastised for this. I don't think that he was correctly chastised for this. I remember when it happened, when it was revealed in the magazine, Styles P said something like, if this is what it is, then the motherfucker should have been punched him in his mouth. Styles the only person that I heard say anything of any type of aggressive nature in regards to this shit. You dig what I'm saying? He said Spice One mops the floor with Eminem. All facts. All facts. All facts. What's up? Good afternoon. Subscribe to the channel so you hit the bell so you get the notifications. I uploaded the video. I uploaded the Eminem versus Benzino racist tapes revisited. Y'all deserve to know what the fuck they tried to do. Y'all deserve to know what the fuck they tried to do in our culture. They tried to make us choose. They tried to force feed us their candidate. That's what the fuck they did. At best, most Eminem fans are casual hip hop fans. People that listen to Eminem, they might not listen to the rest of the shit. People that listen to Eminem, they might not listen to Hell Rell. They might not listen to Papoose. They might not listen to Uncle Murder. They're not gonna continue and go down into this pot. You feel me? They picked out what the fuck they like for obvious reasons, and that's it. That's it. Eminem fans don't know who KRS-One is. Shit like that. Shit like that. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. So, it's a difference. Put an asterisk next to him. Put an asterisk next to his motherfucking ass. You ain't never been to none of the greats. Nas created a narrative with his opinion. Nas said that he killed Jay-Z on his own track. That was false. That was false. That was false. That was false. Out of all the motherfuckers Jay-Z done been on a goddamn track with, he the one to kill him. Now get the fuck out of here. Jokes. He said, Gully, you going back and forth with people who were not even born when Eminem came out. I don't care. That's why I pulled the video. That's why I pulled the video. Y'all need to know about this shit. If you're going to grow and participate and be an authentic resident in this culture of hip-hop, you're supposed to know who the movers and shakers is. They tried to tell you a motherfucking lie. They tried to tell you a motherfucking lie. Eminem was never cooler than MC Search. Eminem was never cooler than MC Search. They tried to force feed. It was a political motive behind that shit. And like everyone says, 30 years from now, when they ask who the greatest hip-hopper of all time, they gonna look at the stats, the record he showed, and they gonna show a picture of Eminem. That's the fuck they said. That's what they setting the environment. That's what they setting it up. That's what they setting up. That's what they setting up. When sales don't even tell the story. You dig what I'm saying? LL Cool J said, you know it's funky, funky, funky because you heard it from hearsay, a jam that you love that don't be getting no airplay. Often, the hot jams on the albums be shit that don't get no airplay. You know what I'm saying? Often, the hot shit is not the motherfucking joint that you hear on the motherfucking radio. You dig what I'm saying? So, yeah, nah. Fuck how many records you sold. I say it again. The jam that you love that don't be getting no airplay. Shit. Y'all need to know about this. Y'all need to know about this. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notification. Nothing but truth coming off this motherfucking platform. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all need to know that he said racist shit. You know what I mean? Y'all who elect him the greatest of all time, you need to know he don't like your motherfucking ass for real. He don't like your motherfucking ass for real. He said, on me, I like some of his stuff, but he is overwhelmingly overrated. People try to do that with media. Media tried to do that. People actually bought that. And the first thing that they're going to say is, he sold this many albums. He did, So what? So what? He said, MC Hammer and Vanilla Ice sold more than Rakim, but who's considered the greatest? These people are full of shit. Exactly. 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 Like the video. And make sure y'all listen to that Eminem versus Benzino, because they tried to blackball Benzino when that shit happened. They tried to make it like he did something wrong. And ironically, on this very platform, I interviewed Dave Mays from The Source. You can go, I asked him about Eminem. You could go tell me you know what you think of his response. He said, when the last time you pulled up in your whip and heard somebody playing Eminem, it just don't happen. Nah. But aside from his marginal music, aside from his average motherfucking music, aside from that, he got this motherfucker. He got this racial shit in his background. Y'all need to know about this shit. Y'all need to know about this shit. Y'all need to know about it. You know what I'm saying? And don't ask, yo, why is he doing that? Why is he bringing that up? It's old. Because this generation don't know nothing about it. They need to know about it. M stole his style from Cage, a Caucasian rapper from New York City. He also bit off Negro. Just so y'all know. Just so y'all know. Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. That's why they signed 50. They promised him a big run if he got behind M. Nobody was taking Eminem serious. He was a gimmick rapper, beefing with Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, and Fred Durst. Exactly. Jokes. Why y'all just now admitting to it? Why y'all just now admitting to it? G Note, I appreciate your super chat. M only got a pass because of Dre put him on. Hey man, Interscope was the machine. Most of these artists are groomed for the public to consume, like Motown, Etiquette School, Lady Gaga, Eminem, Britney Spears. He said, what'd he do now? He's garbage and he's a racist. Y'all need to know it. I ain't violate no terms of YouTube by telling y'all that he has a racist background, and I got the video. I got the video right here on my channel. Y'all need to listen to that shit. Listen to everything that Benzino said when y'all be trying to elect the motherfuckers being greatest of all time. He ain't even the top. He not even in the top 20. He not even in the top 20. He not even in the fucking top 20. You can't tell me that he's better. He's not better than none of them niggas. He not better than none of them niggas from the golden era. Not Biz, not K Solo, not Big Daddy, none of them. You can continue on through the 90s. Prodigy, Nas, Biggie, none of them. You know what I'm saying? Buckshot, none of them. None of them. Raekwon, Ghostface, Grand Puba, Sadat X. I can go on and on and on. Right? Nigga not better than K Solo. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. You'll hear a motherfucker bouncing the Spellbound before you hear a motherfucker bouncing an Eminem track. Niggas would be on Spellbound first. You lost. He said the list continues, Gully, not better than DMX. Who all he not better than? Put it in the chat. Who all he not better than? Put it in the chat. And then somebody screenshot it. He said, all right, M is racist, but he not that garbage. What you like for him from him? I liked him on Renegade. I like that song. You gotta move, you lose yourself in the movement. That you only get one shot. That I like the band with D12. I like that song, the band. That's it. Papoose, G-Rap, Hell Rail, Redman, Keith Murray, Ice Cube, Stack Bundles, Big L, Guru, Pun, CeeLo Green, Killing Him. Anyway, he said, we were just happy to hear a white boy that could rhyme and complete bars. He wasn't the first white boy rapper that came around. Prime Minister Pete Nice was nice. MC Search Music was nice. There's others. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all listen to that video. Y'all need to hear that shit. Straight up. In other news, Freddie Gibbs has taken it upon himself to beef with the East. Freddie Gibbs is beefing with the East. He's angry because Uncle Murder put him in the wrap up, so he went left field. He said, "All you New York niggas on my dick right now." That's what he said. That's what he said. He said, not the East, just New York. Okay. He said, yeah, but Search and Pete was hip-hop. Facts. He said he don't want them problems. He upset because, you know, on top of Uncle Murder's, you know, innuendo in the song, DJ Academics, of course, hopped on it. You know, once Academics hop on it, it's on. He said, young Frederick Gibbs. He said he coming to New York to sell out a show. He said, sell out shows. Watch this. Gibbs fuck around and sell out a show in New York. He said, M not even better than Action Bronson. I don't think he is. He said he almost got decapitated the last time he popped out in BK. Well, if y'all following him on Twitter and Instagram, y'all seen is just totally past apologies right now. He said he bring his daddy and friends. Everybody loses a setup. Funny as hell. He said they're gonna strip him in NY. Treyway Harv clapped at Gibbs' car in the past. I still like Freddie. I like him too. I like the music that he got out right now with Jadakiss. He got a fire joint with Jadakiss. He's spitting. Boom, 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 boom. He said he gonna apologize tonight. He said I ain't heard it. He should keep it wrapped though. Good afternoon, everybody that's here. Boom, 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 boom. Business as usual in the hip hop industry. Freddie Gibbs. He's angry about Uncle Murder. This year, I think Skills put out a better joint than Uncle Murder. I like Skills joint. I think Skills got him this year. He said Gibbs, family, cops, and law enforcement. Of course, he gonna act tough.
Mitch, FaceTime video.
I'm on Liz Ive. I'm gonna call you right back. Boom, 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 boom. T.I. called out the whole New York JC. Said so nobody can stand to him. And a verse is now T.I. quiet as a church mouse. If M sold 100,000, they wouldn't be calling him the GOAT. 100% facts. I'm glad that this is over with. I'm glad that whole Eminem campaign was over with. They really tried to put that shit down. They really tried to put that shit down. And all you niggas that been jocking him all these years, we got you on camera. A lot of y'all been jocking him forever, hoping for an opportunity, hoping that he do a song with you or something, or hoping that he offer you some type of record deal, rhythm. Blatant bootlicking shit. We've been watching you niggas bootlick for years. He ain't never been no good. Yeah. You know when he gets off? The BET Cypher. I thought what he did in the BET Cypher was nice. And I thought that he got the fuck off on the song Renegade with Jay-Z. I'm pretty sure there's others. I ain't here to suppress the man's catalog. I'm just telling y'all, I got the tapes. I'm sharing the tapes. And it's my prerogative because I want y'all to know the truth. He said, niggas who think Jay-Z is the GOAT, listen to Eminem. Jay-Z ain't gonna never fall out of the top 2 spots, ever. He's either number 1 or he's either number 2. He ain't gonna never fall out of them 2 top spots. You know what I mean? And that even go by my rating system. Some days I wake up and I feel like Esco. Some days I wake up and I feel like I need some Hove in my life. Like it's a mixture. It's like the yin and the yang. You can't have one without the other and shit. But he's never gonna. He said he's never gonna fall out the top 1 or 2, ever. You could take Esco out and put whoever you want to put in there, Rakim, KRS. The other combatant is gonna be Sean Carter. He said, can you refresh, summarize? I posted a video from years past by Ray Benzino speaking about the Eminem sham, how they tried to force feed us Eminem as the greatest of all time. How does his name even get in the greatest of all time? How? Please tell me. Ain't this about sound? Ain't hip-hop music about sound? Number 1, it's about sound. If it ain't funky, he said, yes, sir, sound. Exactly. If it ain't funky. I believe hip hop should have certain criteria. If you don't get a head nod, there's a variety of head nods. It's a variety of them. It's a variety of, if your music don't get a head nod of some type, it ain't no good. That's the law. That's the law. If your music don't get if you don't you gotta turn a nigga to a bobblehead. If your music don't do that, it's law. My man said law. If it don't do that, it ain't no good. Boom, 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 boom. He said 50 was popping before Eminem. Renegade had a good verse. That's when Eminem been the best started. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Number one, I interviewed Royce da 5'9". That was Royce da 5'9's song. They gave Hove that song under the condition that, of course, Eminem could be on the motherfucker. So they basically took Royce off his own song. I believe Eminem might have made the beat, might have produced it, and they gave it to Hove, which was the greatest springboard alley-oop cosign in history. Before him getting on Renegade, we was still on the fence about him. People was like, people were still on the fence about him. Correct. Correct. He said Jay-Z co-signed the fuckery. Basically, for a free song, you give me the song, I co-sign this bullshit you got going on. Y'all didn't know that? I interviewed Royce da 5'9". He's on this platform. He said Dre made the beat. Okay, they gave it to Hove. Here. But you got to leave him. They could have left Royce on it. They didn't want to leave Royce on it, on his own song. Took Royce off his own song and gave us Rocky. He said Eminem made that beat. He said it crossed over Jay-Z. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Renegade didn't cross over shit. Jay-Z crossed over early with the fucking Annie song. It's a hard knock life for... Jay-Z been crossed over. Eminem didn't cross over shit for Jay-Z. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Yeah, Annie. Annie crossed him over. Y'all see that? Anything else y'all want to try to give him credit for? Hey, yo. Anything else? Anything else y'all want to give him credit for? Da, 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 da. He said Hard Knock Life is a 5-mic album, and he wasn't even on there. Period. He said Kid Capri gave the Annie sample to Jay-Z. No. He can't fuck with none of them. None of them. None of the Queensbridge rappers. Period. None of them. He can't fuck with none of the Harlem rappers either. He can't. Not better than Mace, not better than Big L, not better than Cam, Jim Jones, Santana. No. Nope, 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 nope. He said the first white boy to be on a magazine in a do-rag with no waves, no prospects of waves, just looking the part, just looking the part, just blending in. No reason to wear a fucking wave cap. Zero. Makes 0 sense to have a wave cap on your motherfucking head. It's the type of bullshit that was going on. Hey, yo, they tried to... He said, I'm bugging. They tried to force feed us the bullshit, man. See, one thing about retrospect, you can look back and evaluate things. It was fuckery from the beginning. It was fuckery from the beginning. The first song I ever heard from Eminem was My Name Is. My name is. My name is. That song wasn't made for us. That wasn't made for us. Talking about Primus and putting 9-inch L's and 9-inch nails in both of my eyelids. That was not for us. It was a scam. It was a scam. Corny shit. Corny shit. Corny shit. He kicked out the cypher. Fugazi. Fugazi. At least Vanilla Ice could dance. At least Vanilla Ice could dance. and Vanilla Ice shit get head nods. He said I'm hating. No, I'm not. I'm telling the truth. Motherfuckers was fucking with Ice Ice Baby. Don't do that. He said, chill, Gully. The stand's gonna run down. Niggas need to know that. They was playing Ice Ice Baby at the skating rink. Niggas need to know that. Eminem ain't never bumped in the hood. He said that song was trash. That shit was getting major burn on Video Jukebox. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Vanilla Ice stayed on Video Jukebox all day. He said it's too late. He said he definitely was. Right? Right? He said I'm going with Everlast. I think I will too. Everlast got some dope music. Even as Whitey Ford, when he turned to the blues singer, I liked the Everlast when he was in House of Pain, and when he was Whitey Ford. I fucked with both. Shout out to Everlast. Holla at your boy, the dribble. See, when you putting out some dope shit, we can recollect. We can recollect. You know what I'm saying? Whack shit just don't have no staying power. It don't. You could put on House of Pain right now, that shit bump. Whack shit don't have no staying power. Anyway, subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. I went bonkers with the tweets earlier. Before I got on here on this topic, I already went bonkers on Twitter about it. The general public needed to know. Nas created a narrative and everybody ran with it. Everybody ran with it. Ain't nobody killed no motherfucking Jay-Z. He said, you're a hater. You're so butthurt. I think I'm going pop. If I got people in here to say butthurt, I'm going pop. What's your name? Josh. Oh, shit. He said, yeah. 8 Mile soundtrack is classic. The hardest thing about 8 Mile is when they start playing fucking Mobb Deep's song. That's when 8 Mile became good. The movie's good. Cheddar Bob, all the comedy is. The movie's good. Make no mistake about it. The movie's good. But if you take away that beat, take that track out of 8 Mile. Take that track out of 8 Mile. Take Mobb Deep's, take Prodigy's, Havoc's production. Take that song back. Then it's just womp, womp, womp. Womp, womp, womp. He said it's too late. I fuck with 8 Mile. He said, what Marshall do now? He said the Last Days beat and 8 Mile made it fire too. Yeah, the 8 Mile battle was fucked with it. Shout out to the Detroit MCs. The real ones though. He said the movie whack, the soundtrack was fire. Hemp Lord, I appreciate your super chat. He said M is no joke. Let's see a verse battle with Jay-Z. Eminem don't got 10 jams. You got to be an Eminem fan to name 10 Eminem songs. 10 Eminem hits. I bet you he cleared the room. I bet you he don't get no head nods. It's going to be niggas in there like, man, I ain't never heard this shit ever. He said M got more bad albums than good. He won't even survive Reasonable Doubt. He won't. He said M got 10 jams, Gully. He can't. Hey yo, he can't use Renegade. That's 90% of his firepower right there. He can't use Renegade. It don't belong to him. Hov turn around and use their own song that they gave to him in Destroying. He said, Redman cosigns M hard body. The type of rap that Redman does, he probably would like Eminem. Fred was good. He said he couldn't pop today. The shock factor got him in, but today everybody pop pills and fight their girl. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy. He said those cosigns are the issue. Yes. The most damaging one ever was looking at Rakim say that he was like the greatest of all time and shit. I'm like, Ra, but Ra, what the fuck? We elected you the greatest. What the? Are you serious? Like, that was so heartbreaking. That was really, really disappointing, man. Like, what we gonna say against Ra? Here's a motherfucker. It ain't nothing but reverence for this man. It ain't nothing but sheer reverence for him. You ain't never heard nothing like nothing, no static, no everybody. You dig what I'm saying? How could you say that? You can't, come on, my nigga. Come on, don't do that. He said Rakim was tweaking. Rakim was trying to get signed. Rakim was trying to get signed to Shady. That's what the fuck he was trying to do. He said Rakim bugging for that. Y'all can look it up, man. Go, look it up. I seen it with my own eyes. He said, lose yourself. I fuck with lose yourself till I collapse. Never heard of it. When I'm gone, I fuck with when I'm gone. Clean out my closet. I fuck with that. The way that I am, I fuck with that. I got like 5 joints out your list, fam. I got like 5 joints that black people would fuck with. I mean, it shouldn't just be based on our ear because, you know, hip-hop is universal. If you come in here with that racist shit, it's going to become ours in an instant. But if you ain't putting no head nods into the crowd, ain't nothing up. Hey, yo, listen. When The Bridge Is Over comes on by KRS-One, when people hear that, that's hip-hop. If your music don't, if you don't, it ain't no good. It ain't no good, man. Straight up. He said, my philosophy. Love's gonna doom, 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 doom. If you don't get that reaction, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But this is hip-hop. Straight up. To be considered hip-hop, it has to have certain components. I believe they set some standards. Drums, snares, kicks. Like, I know that it can evolve and change, but this is about sound. If it don't sound cool, do y'all know that we'll buy a song from a nigga beating on the table? We'll buy a song from a nigga beating on the table if it sound dope, and we'll listen to that shit and play that shit forever. I don't even think hip-hop artists even know that. The first one of you niggas to go beat on the lunch table and make a dope song, we fucking with it. Because it's gonna sound dope. If it sound dope, that nigga it was a dude from down south, made a bunch of songs beating on the table, went viral to the motherfucker. If it sound dope, we fucking with it. If it don't, when you gonna do a review on Magic, or have you done it already? You talking about Magic Johnson? You serious? If he play all the stuff he wrote for Dre, it's over. He co-signed 50 Cent. 50 Cent was already popping in New York before Eminem got a hold of him. Don't do that. Stop doing that. That credit go to Jam Master Jay if you gonna give anybody credit and shit. Eminem is mainly MTV pop culture, mainly like Marilyn Manson. Don Dada from down south. Yeah. 50 was on fire. Like a motherfucker. Don't do that. Don't do that. This cat said something about my jacket. He said the Ross Montclair. I actually got this for like 20 bucks like a couple of years ago, and it's Guess. So I thought it was a theft. Guess is cool to guys like me and shit. Your Montclair jacket, you know what it looked like to me? Knockoff Guess, Joe. Oh, shit. Shout out to your Montclair fan. Niggas think it'd be cute to get licked. You wouldn't pay $1,500 for a jacket. I've done that. My batting average better than yours, though. You know what I'm saying? And Montclair old. That's some old. That shit been old, man. That shit was in New York City a long time ago. Montclair been in New York City a long time. The rest of y'all getting hip to it now, and it's like popping or whatever. That shit been in Harlem. That shit been in Harlem. Just telling y'all, man. So, you know, niggas just be making shit important. You glad you went and got licked? I think I pulled off a theft. Mine fire. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And it's gas and shit. You know what I mean? If they would have had other colors, trust me, I wouldn't have got the gray joint and shit. I would have been in the orange joint. He said, I hear the bridge is over instrumental and it's automatically giving you that bop. And Eminem instrumentals just don't do that. It's just not the same. For real. He said what I missed. Come on, Gully. As smart as you are, you have to at least respect his wordplay and use of vocabulary. Tongue Twister was already doing that shit. Rapping all fast and shit. If that's what you want me to be. He said he got it from Tretch off of Yoke the Joker. The Fooshnickens and Tongue Twister and a few other niggas been rapping fast and shit like that. Vocabulary, don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. Don't do that. Niggas been vocab in hip-hop, man. It's always been about colorful words and shit. So don't do that, man. Like, he didn't do anything we ain't already seen, man. Like, what the fuck do y'all want, man? What do y'all want? What do y'all want? Shit. Dies Effects. I can continue going on and shit, man. Y'all mad. Ain't nothing wrong with Antonio Brown. Ain't nothing wrong with Antonio Brown. Ain't nothing wrong with him. Antonio Brown was under a performance contract, meaning if he would have got X amount of yardage, touchdowns, receptions, he was going to get a bonus of $330,000. He needed just a little bit of yardage and receptions to receive this money. They was leaving him on a bench. They say they've been doing this to black folks for a minute now. They said they did it to Victor Cruz and somebody else. They be signing these young niggas, right? Baiting them in with the promise of this. And they saying to themselves, oh man, I know I can get 300 receptions, or I know I can do this. Like, this ain't nothing. I'm signed right here. And what they do with their slick devilish ass, backdoor him and don't play him. And because he's a little bit older in his career, he's expendable now. So whatever he did, I don't think the nigga crazy, because we have statistics. We have statistics. Boom, boom, boom. He said that Sean Alexander shit. He said, Gully, Daz Effects was nursery rhyming, though. I don't know what the fuck Daz Effects was doing. I know it was the first time I heard it. You know what I'm saying? I know it was the first time I heard niggas rap like that. I know that 92, when that shit came out, 91, 92, that shit was like one of the biggest records in America. It was. I don't know how much money they made off that shit, but Them niggas, that shit was a ringer, yo. He said, nah, Gully, he was hurt. Coach told him, get in or leave. He didn't practice all week. Get what your hand called for, man. If Eminem was black, he'd be a mediocre rapper. Correct. Like this video. It's almost 700 people here. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all check out that video that I posted by Ray Benzino talking about this whole situation. Y'all need to know this. Just so we got this shit cleared up. He not top 20, top 10. Like, that shit's disrespectful to Guru. That shit disrespectful to Grand Pooh, but that shit disrespectful to Ghostface. That shit disrespectful to Chuck D. Can't be doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? He said, Daz Effects is legendary. I fuck with Daz Effects. Oh, Daz Effects did the hook for Ice Cube, too. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That shit was fire as a motherfucker. Cube was always in the right place at the right time. As far as fucking with the East Coast, Cube was real professional about coming to the East Coast, getting him some of that flavor, man. Straight up. Straight up. He said, I just said that. He said it's disrespectful to Ice Cube. Correct. 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 He said Eminem was definitely better than Guru. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy as fuck. Is you out your damn mind? Hold on. Him? You bugging. You bugging. You bugging. He said that was a troll comment. Bugging. He said blocking. Ken Intelligent. They said get him up out of here. Murder Unit. I stopped saying it to y'all because it's so technical. It's so technical, and I'm in a situation where my finished product has to be more dynamic than the last. So, you'll see. Peace. They said, get him up out of here. He said, M was lyrically better than Guru. Guru got a song called Discipline. M can't fuck with that. Just because I want to don't mean I will. And just because I'm angry, it don't mean I kill. Man, is you out your goddamn mind? You bugging. You bugging. You bugging. You bugging. Do you know Guru spit just to get a rep. Guru spit who's gonna take the weight, love sick, mass appeal. Out your goddamn mind. Y'all hear these? I hear it. Get him out of here too. Above the clouds. Yes, work. Serious? Code of the streets. What about the joint with Jadakiss? Right where you stand. Guru and Jadakiss. Right where you stand. Come on, man. Next. 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 Take Guru out of it. Y'all got anybody else want to get y'all got anybody else? Y'all want to smoke him? Take Guru out of it. Royalty. The Wick. Y'all hear that fuck? Do y'all hear that fucking resume? Y'all hear how popular his resume is? Rand Tao Hook. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. You know I'm pro Guru over here. You must not been over here before. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I could tell you knew. I could tell you knew. King Creole. Eminem made it purely on white wow factor. Gave a lot of white boys confidence, but can't be taken seriously in my opinion. Wow. Subscribe to the channel. Hold on. boom, boom, boom. Pardon me. He said, Guru has songs with Bradford Marsalis. The jazz. The whole Jazzmatazz flavor, man. Like, y'all, I use Guru because he's one of the titans in hip-hop. Guru's in the top motherfucking 10. Guru's in the top 10. He said, Ghostface has blemish from Laura Superb. Laura Superb used to live with me, right? You can't believe nothing that nigga said. You can't believe nothing he say. You can't. He was nice as fuck. That nigga was nice. And he had that pain shit. I directed Laura Superb video. It's on my channel. You can't believe Spurb. You can't, no. Credibility ain't no good. Credibility. Straight up. And he one of the nicest niggas ever been on my platform. I tell people that all the time. Perb was nice. He said, don't believe Perb. Perby Platinum, rest in peace. He said, I was just listening to Guru Mass Appeal. It's probably the greatest song of all time. Well, to me it is. He said, Guru ain't top 10. He's arguably top 10. How can you keep Guru out of the top 10? After you get, let's do this. After you get the Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Tupac out of the way. Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas, Pac. That's 4 people. That's four people. You got 6 MCs after that. Who go in that 6? He said Chuck D. He said Guru like age like fine wine from the vineyard. I got the best beats, flows, and lyrics. He said KRS, Guru, and Pun for sure. Thank you. Throw Kiss in there. Rakim's in there anyway. Rakim's in that top 1, 2, 3. I just used Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas, but I said there's 6 slots left. You can't keep Guru out of that 6. You can't keep Guru out of that 6. I'm telling you. Guru came out a long time ago, man. Like Guru was out in 88. Probably 87. Probably 86. Guru might have been out as early as 86. Before the Chain and the Star album, they had an album called Normal Mr. Nice Guy. He said Kanye West. Man, Kanye West ain't in no goddamn top 10. Man, y'all about to run me up out of here, man. Kanye West ain't in no top 10. Lil Wayne ain't no top 10 either. Lil Wayne has kicked out all of the greatest of all time. He kicked out. He had a ghostwriter. So who you putting in, a Gilly or Lil Wayne? He's out of it. He's out of it. He don't even qualify to battle Jay-Z. He don't even qualify to battle Jay-Z. My man said Scarface. Throw Scarface right in there. Sit Scarface right up in there. Cube right up in there. There's some people you can't keep out of it. Y'all hear what I said? Cube, yes. Scarface, yes. Prodigy, yes. Black Thought, yes. I said arguably. They said Pun. Cannabis. No. Cannabis ain't got the body of work, man. Cannabis don't got the resume. He said, Raekwon, thank you, Black Thought. They said they pushing Eminem up to the top 25. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Shoot super chatters. Y'all always do y'all thing. He said LL and Chuck D. I didn't leave them niggas out. I named Chuck D. There's some people you can't keep out. You can't. You can't keep niggas like Chuck out. You can't keep niggas like KRS out. Like, he said, you can't forget about AZ. This shit, Lord Finesse. I'm getting a lot of Lord Finesse. He said, Cube the only one out west. Sorry. He said, cannabis is like a M. He is. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Subscribe to the channel. Fuck with my sports channel, man. We keeping it gully over here. We keeping it gully over here. This is a different experience than the rest of my counterparts. Happy New Year to Doggy Diamonds. Happy New Year to what's my man? Hassan Campbell. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, King Erner. Doc Hicks TV. Mac Main, I think his name. Mac Main, some shit like that, pardon me. I'm naming people who have platforms, who have proven to have staying power. If you're watching these platforms as they go on, everybody has to, adapt and change. Like, you understand what I'm saying? You got to repackage yourself and polish yourself and shit. I see you niggas out here getting y'all money. Again, the guys I named, Happy New Year. Keep up the good work. And Matt, he said, Mac Mean. Gene Dill. He said, Gully, you don't like Yeezy. My young boy told me that Kanye was flyer than me.
Fucking right.
You hear that, nigga?
Ain't none of that Yeezy shit fly, is it?
He said, what about Glaze? Oh, good luck. Oh, I fuck with these too. I fuck with these. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. The cypher was wonderful today. Super chatters, y'all was generous, like always. And until next time, my man said, LL Heavy D. It's easy to be nice, but be nice for a long time is a whole nother thing. I get that. He said, Gully, don't forget Buster. They got pictures of the internet where Kanye wasn't all that fresh. I ain't got none of them pictures floating around. I'm out of here. Peace.